Well, this should be interesting. The Christmas spirit is alive. People are traveling. People are planning to get together. Families, loved ones, meals, presents, just in time for Venus to enter Scorpio. This should be fascinating. So let's dig into it. What does it mean? You guys know my method by now. Let's look at the planet, then let's look at the sign. Venus. The perfect planet to talk about gatherings, the perfect planet to talk about gifts, dinners, wine, candy, cake, love, socializing. It's the archetypal planet that rules all of those things in each one of our lives. All right, let's blend that now with good old Scorpio. We've been talking a lot about Scorpio. We just came out of Scorpio. We're now in the sun sign of Sagittarius. But a lot has been happening in Scorpio recently. Scorpio goes into the depths, into the darkness. Scorpio likes to swim in those uncomfortable waters. They find comfort in that. These are transformative waters. You know, as we evolve and as we grow, and as we move into new aspects of our being, it doesn't mean it's a comfortable thing. It's often the opposite of that. But that transformation is necessary. So we have to go in and face those darknesses, which is why I always say, to me, Scorpio is the most shamanic of all signs. What does shamanic mean? The shaman will go into the depths of the darkness. Go into that animalistic nature. Find the diamonds in the rough and bring them out and share them with all. Scorpio does that. Let's relate this now with Venus. Let's relate it with what's happening over the holidays. Most of us will be moving and gathering at this time, putting meals together, planning family outings. You know, already it's a tense time. For some reason, it's often the case when families get together, tensions come up. Now let's bring Scorpio into that. It's likely going to come up. Be aware of that during this time. It could be good in the sense of what I was just talking about a minute ago. It's transformative. There's always stuff, at least majority of the time, there is always stuff beneath the surface of all families, all gatherings. This may come up now. This may bubble to the surface. But use that. Let it be a time to ignite those conversations. Do a preemptive strike on those conversations instead of avoiding them. You know we always, or rather we often avoid those conversations. Keep it light, keep it fluffy. You know, one of the golden rules of my family gets together, we're not going to talk about politics, we're not going to talk about religion, even though religion's not that big of a deal with our family, but nonetheless, keeping the topics light so nobody gets triggered, and everybody's easy and can handle it. It's likely not going to be the case with this Christmas. Venus in Scorpio. These things are going to want to come up, and perhaps they should come up. Bring them to the surface. Or rather, go deep as a family, go deep as a group, and talk about these things. You know, transform the underlying social structure that you're used to. Bring it into a unique area. Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, currently in Capricorn, but it's moving towards Aquarius. It'll slowly get back to Aquarius. So that controlled nature of Capricorn is slowly starting to release into a more free expression. That's connected to Scorpio. Okay, but right now, Scorpio, Venus, it's going to affect, again, how we relate to one another. It's going to be deep. Could be dark, definitely going to be mysterious. It's definitely going to be transformative. It does not have to be a negative thing, but as I said, it might be uncomfortable. Let it be uncomfortable. More importantly, be brave. Go into it. Unite with your family. Unite with your loved ones in this Scorpio nature and transform those relationships because they'll be better for it in the long run. They'll be tighter. They'll be stronger. So, have a fantastic holiday season. Don't let anything that I'm saying affect you one way or the other. Just be aware. Remember, we use astrology to be aware of what's happening energetically out there that might be affecting us here, or might be affecting others, so we can walk into those situations with just a little more consciousness. Thanks for listening. I send you all so much love, and I'll see you in the next video.